on the previous episode of Talk That Talk.
Process on it. So I want to go ahead and bring this up as a topic. Outside band directors, does it help or hurt? Outside band directors, does it help or hurt? So just to make sure I let you guys know what I'm talking about. If that band director comes and they ain't marched at your school, they ain't a product of that program, does it help or does it hurt? I see some weird faces going on. And there's two people on this panel who had that experience, and we were the two people who did. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off with Quan first.
I think it could help because even from my experience being at this historical black high school, so they had previously a legacy of they were named like the Marching 100, uh, and in this area of Houston, in this urban area, they were at one point a staple for the community. Well, due to turnover and whatnot, I came over, rebranded things, and we're going back into the right direction. So from that perspective, yes, outside band directors from outside the norm of being alumni of the school, it can help. Uh, Being on the other side for the collegiate level, now that I've seen and I've witnessed and experienced it myself with you two guys, being from Prairie View and you being outside band directors, I think it can help. I think it all boils down to the character of that band director. And that also boils down to the vision. I don't think that honestly we lost our traditions of Prairie View. I just think things were enhanced and I think things improved over time. So in my opinion, if that person understands pedagogy, if he understands, how to make bands better, how to motivate kids and not only motivate them, but ensure that they're getting out of college, which that's the main job as a band director, yeah, by all means, an outside band director is worth it. Because sometimes, like we've been talking about from the first question, a lot of the times that same mentality is just a revolving door. So you're gonna have band practice at 1 o'clock in the morning, but you got an 8 o'clock class. So you done failed out the first semester. And so now your turnover rate for your students is piss poor. Your graduation rate is slow. And so people look at it from the point of view of, well, we go to college to pledge or be in that section, but not to graduate. So I think outside band directors can give a different perspective and also can bring something that was needed that program possibly didn't have before. So it does help from my experience.
All right. Rick, outside band directors, does it help or hurt?
Let's look at it from two sides. First side is I think it can be helpful, like Quan said. I remember when we first got to PV, they used to get so upset because we were we went through everything. Like we literally took 100 days at the beginning to just watch and say, okay, what do we want to keep? What do we not want to keep? Here's the thing about traditions, y'all. They weren't always traditions. It was something that happened and somebody said, you know what, let's keep doing that over and over. And then they became traditions. But for the people that were in the band before that, they weren't traditions. They're like, what's that? So I'm sitting there like, I look at things, and most traditions, y'all, can be broken. Like they aren't going to destroy the fabric of your band. I think there's traditions like PV playing the entertainment tonight. I think it's a cool tradition, but it can be it can keep the development of the show small because if you're having to make that huge shape all the time, it doesn't give you many options of what you can do. Yes, it is absolutely a tradition, but you have to fit what you do into that. So from certain standpoints, cool. You come in as a new band director that didn't march in that band. I think it's important that you take time to learn the band that you're coming into. Don't just go in gangbusters saying I'm getting rid of everything, because that's the easiest way to turn your students against you. And